Now, tens of thousands of people are fleeing the Syrian city of Homs as rebel Islamist fighters close in, and the speed at which the armed opposition is advancing across the country has astonished everyone, with the Syrian army loyal to President Assad simply falling away. Well, the civil war began in 2011, but the rebels with links to al-Qaeda were forced into retreat 5 years later. Now they're back, and in just 10 days have taken the whole of Syria's second city, largest city of Aleppo. Another major city, Hama, that fell yesterday. And now in their sights, they're looking at Homs. Success there could see the main road from the capital, Damascus, cut to the Syrian coast, the stronghold of President Assad. He's seen all this lightning loss of territory because backers like Russia, Iran and Hezbollah are currently fighting other conflicts. Well, with the very latest from the Turkey-Syria border, here's Hugo Bachega.
The rebels' advance has been swift and astonishing. Yesterday, they captured Hama, almost unopposed. There were celebrations as they entered the city. "I can't describe my joy," this man says. "We wish that every honorable Syrian can experience these happy moments." The rebels said they wouldn't stop there, and they didn't. Today, they continue to make progress towards Homs. They still haven't taken the city as the military tries to slow their progress. The civil war in Syria started in 2011, when President Bashar al-Assad crushed protests against his regime. A rebel stronghold, Homs was under siege for 3 years, and the last opposition forces left the city in 2015 under a deal brokered by the UN.
If the rebels take Homs, Damascus, the capital, would be quite an easier target. The Syrian army has folded. That the state capacity has been degraded a great deal. The writing on the wall.
Frozen for years, the front lines in Syria are changing fast. This is an insurgency led by Islamist rebels from a group known as HTS. They have their roots in al-Qaeda, but are trying to rebrand themselves as a nationalist force. From their base in Idlib in the northwest, they launched a surprise lightning campaign last week. They took Aleppo, the country's second largest city, and continue to push south. This is their leader, Abu Mohammed al-Julani. In this interview to CNN, he said the goal was to topple the Assad regime and bring Syrian refugees back home.
People will return to their homes. Many refugees in Turkey will likely return, as will a significant number of refugees in Lebanon and Jordan. Even refugees in Europe may return to rebuild their country.
They're vowing to reach Damascus, and Bashar al-Assad is struggling to stop them. In the past, he relied heavily on Russia and Iran to fight the opposition. But both allies are preoccupied with their own affairs. The rebels have the momentum, and the regime, in power for 24 years, is increasingly under threat. And the rebels have faced very little opposition in this offensive so far. The Syrian military is demoralized and exhausted after more than 13 years of conflict. But this could change. Iran says it will send missiles, drones and advisors to help President Assad in the response against this insurgency. Now, the rebels continue to advance. In the past, the president used brutality to curb the opposition. He's much weaker now, but that could change. Clive.
Hugo, thank you. Hugo Bachega there on the Turkey-Syria border.